What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out. This is my dumb ass. Like and subscribe. So it turns out, seems that I don't remember how this actually came to light, but it seems that Sony paid Activision, Blizzard King, to keep Call of Duty off of Gamepass with their kind of exclusivity deal. As far as they got exclusive skins and stuff and maps and stuff, they also paid for Call of Duty not to be on Game Pass for a number of years. I would assume for the whole duration of the contract, which is ends in 2 years or something like that. Given the arguments that they're trying to present to the CMA and what the CMA is parroting, this is funny as hell. This is so funny. How can they be like, yo, it's gonna, we can't survive without Call of Duty. They're gonna make it exclusive. And then they're blocking it. They're game blocking it. They're cock blocking Call of Duty from Game Pass because they know. It was, it was so funny when Sony was like, oh, we have a Game Pass competitor. No, they don't, because they're scared. Look, they so scared they blocked them. Of course, that was before they had their Game Pass competitor. But still, I'm like, what? Huh? What? How do? This is, it's so frustrating because I'm like, I mean, honestly, I just hope that it is just posturing and it is just whatever, just blah blah blah, hot air, and the CMA doesn't do what they seem like they're gonna do. But I was listening to Game On Daily, and they were saying the CMA got in trouble recently. I think it was in 2021 for, I think they were using anecdotal evidence or something like that as far as their findings or something. I was like, wait, what? Really? So is the CMA that inept? Are they that bad? Is the CMA that bad that they can't, they mess up like that? And I guess the people past the CMA, which is it's not Parliament, it's the other people above the CMA, had to get involved and handle it. I'm like, what? Huh? So it's like, when I heard that, I was like, uh-oh, I think we got problems. And that leads me even to believe that more so the CMA is even more corrupt than previously thought. So I don't know, man. It's a bunch of crazy stuff. It's that. It's what else was popping off? Besides the blocking of COD, Call of Duty. I mean, Sony is so evil this generation. I'm like, wow. And I mean, like, Sean Layden was in there, right? And they didn't seem that evil. But now they seem really evil. Now, was Sean Layden in charge when they made up the crossplay tax? I don't know. That's the questions I'm going to ask. It's like, it seems like Jim Ryan is the, not the proprietor, but the leader of all of these bad faith movements inside of Sony as a corporation, inside of PlayStation itself. Not Sony, but PlayStation. And I'm wondering, is it just Jim Ryan that's really the bad man, right? And I mean, I guess you can say that his bosses allow him to do those things, so they are responsible in a way. But I would just say that it's really, if they see the numbers and they're like, yep, we're good because he's making us money, then I don't think they care about the means. It's all about the ends. Ends justify the means, right? So I think that's what's happening. It's not a good look for Sony. Everybody in the industry, everybody that's talking about it is like, yes, no, Sony's bad this generation. And it doesn't seem like that's going to turn around anytime soon. And sure, the games that come out will be good, but how long will that work? How long will that last? How long will a God of War Ragnarok give people amnesia and forget about all the bad stuff that Sony is doing currently? What else does Sony have to do in order to make people wake up from that amnesia? I would say that I think they're in trouble because there's diminishing returns on games like God of War Ragnarok. They can't do another Horizon Forbidden West 3 or whatever because, I mean, they can, but diminishing returns. So the next game isn't going to do that well either, you know. So they have to come up with new IP, which is the plan. And, sorry about that. And the zip zoom. How long will it last? How long will Sony be able to play this game where their good faith lies solely on the quality of their games? I would say once the quality starts slipping a little bit, then they're in trouble. You know? And all these remakes aren't helping either. A remake of Horizon Zero Dawn, that's not going to do anything. What is that going to do? You know, a lot of people aren't going to buy it. I was listening to a bunch of podcasts. They were like, yeah, I'm not buying that. I was like, ouch. But we talked about that already. But yeah, it's bold, man. I mean, they're doing things, and it's really sickening to me a little bit. And people give them a pass, like, oh, it's business. I don't blame them for doing it. I'm like, first off, you're Sony. You should be able to be like, yo, we got mad studios, we got mad talent. We ain't worried about Call of Duty. Let's go. Here's the Call of Duty killer. You had the Halo killer, and that failed. And Halo's barely struggling, and Halo is still better than your Halo killer. That should tell you something. With all of the acquisitions that you've made, Sony, you know, you can't make a first-person shooter to save your life. You can't make a games-as-a-service game to save your life. You've tried multiple times, and you failed multiple times. And now you buy Bungie, and I don't know if that's going to work out for you. They'll make a good game. But are they the ones, really? Look at oh, my face. Look at Destiny. How did Destiny launch? Destiny launched like a hot trash fire, garbage dumpster fire. A horrible game. It was bad. People were like, this is not good. People were like, where's the story? People were like, why does the multiplayer suck? Y'all are Bungie. The multiplayer is supposed to be the best thing about this game. What is this? And y'all relying on that for them to make a new IP to bolster your games of service. I mean, you already got Destiny. That's a games of service, right? There's another handful. There's like 5 or 7 games of service games that they already have or announced. So what else can Bungie do to help Sony prosper in that arena, whatever? I mean, I would say the only thing that they could do is clone Fortnite. Make a Fortnite clone, call it, I don't know, Castle Day? That's dumb because Fortnite means something else. Call it 4 weeks and a house on the hill. Call it 2 weeks and Moonlight. Just call it 2 weeks. Call it 2 weeks to Toledo. That's all right? So they're gonna make 2 weeks to Toledo. Sony exclusive. That's not really exclusive. It's gonna be on PlayStation and PC. But if they were smart, they put it on Xbox too. Because if they pay attention, right? If they look at what Microsoft has done with, like, say, Minecraft or any other games that are multiplayer. Well, you know what? I gotta take that back because Roblox is not on PlayStation. That's Xbox and PC, and it's doing pretty good. So, yeah, okay, I see that. But still, they're gonna do that day and date. The game has to be good. Just because Bungie's behind it doesn't mean it's gonna be good. So, I don't know, man. Sony is a hot mess this generation, and it's glorious to watch them falling down, burning to the 7 rings of hell. I don't know if that's an accurate depiction of what's happening, but Yeah, they're not nice people right now. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But anyway, let me know in the comments. Let me know, is Sony out their mind? Is blocking games from Gamepass, is that something that you agree with, or is it hurting the industry? Or, I mean, like, let me know what you think about that. Yeah, and let me know how you feel about Sony in this behavior. Basically, like, do Sony feel like a bunch of scared little biatches? Are they savvy and smart and know what they're doing? You know, let me know. Let me know what's up in the comments. I appreciate y'all hanging out, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Just wait.